Welcome to this series where we are doing the Expedition 5 Exobiology redo mission in November 2022. In the last part we went out and collected some eggs, and since the end of that part what I've been doing is hopping between various planets at random, and I've actually got to this system here called the Sembuku system, and it's got a swamp planet on it. It's got a potential violent planet here, and it's also got a forsaken outpost here, which I wonder whether this will be an airless planet. So we've got Indosemitic and Altric, but I want to go to Altric first. So we're going to jump straight into the ship because there's a couple of missions related to the swamp planet. There's also a possibility that we might be able to... Actually, that's the Forsaken planet. And we've got... That's the glacial moon. What we got over there? That's Altric. So we're going to... Oops. So we're just going to get away. We'll go to the swamp planet first. The other thing I would like to do in this part, if possible, is actually... do some cooking. We can do some cooking when we get onto the actual planet itself. So we're going to head for the swamp planet. Now another possible option is that I've picked up a couple of missions to do it. It says kill, exterminate sentinels, exterminate creatures. These are exploration missions. So possibly we might be able to do that as well if I can find some creatures. There's also, looks like this planet might have quite a lot of water on it as well, so we might be able to do the underwater creature one. There's also one where we've got to play tag with some underwater monstrosities, which could be fun as well. So the first thing we're going to do is get into range, and what we might do is just head for that bit of water on the right hand side there. Is water, because sometimes it's difficult to tell. So we're just going to head here. So here we are. We're just coming down on the swamp planet. Maybe it's not water. Yes, it is water. I think it is water, isn't it? Sometimes it can be quite difficult to tell. Just fly across a little bit. Maybe it wasn't water. Maybe... Oh, there's a little patch of water here. So if we can... It's probably not going to be deep enough for... But we might be able to get all the aquatic creatures. So here we are on the swamp planet. And the first mission that we want is discover all the creatures on a swamp planet. Creature on the swamp planet. But there's also the requirement to take a picture. Where is it? Here. Of a swamp planet. So it looks like it's gone to it straight away. Okay, well, scan you. And we've now got eyes in the reed, discovering creatures on a swamp planet, which is another quick reward. There's a exotic creature over there as well. So we'll take a quick look at the creatures on a swamp planet. We've got Supreme Hazard Protection Upgrade, Iron Batteries time 25. Wow. That's pretty cool. So we got a Supreme Hazard Thermal Protection. I think we'll just put that down there. What we're going to do now is jump into the water and go underneath and see if we can... Come on, creatures. You want to come out and play? There we are. We've now got marine biology. That's another quick win. Let's take a look at that. Where's marine? There's marine biology. Got supreme scanning system upgrade. Lost bathysphere. Terrifying sample. So we've got a gloaming gem. Got a scanner module. That would be quite nice if I could get it onto the multi-tool. Wow. So let's just see if we can find a creature that hasn't been scanned yet. The next thing I'd like to do is put down the nutrient processor. We need metal plating, 2 metal plating and some aromatic seal. That. Just drop the nutrient processor there. Now, I've actually written down a cake recipe. The first thing is we need milk, and what we'd have to do is get the, well, we can pull, whoops, that's for, whoops, don't want that, I want this, quick transfer, we're going to need the eggs, the exosuit, we need the sugar, I think that's, and the flour, honey, and I think that's all we need. So the first thing we got to do is put the milk in to get some cream. So while that's going on, I'm just going to do a bit of scanning. I also need some carbon. How are we doing? 65%. So we've got that there. I think we're going to have. Now, if you want to know this recipe, I actually got this from Zane's speedrun because I know very little about cooking, so I just went to his speed run through to get the recipe. Again, like riding creatures, cooking is, to me, just feels like a tack-on feature of the game. I mean, if some of the foods you made had a real effect on the population, I think that would be brilliant. But that we just paid 400,000 by scanning one of those creatures. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I think if food had a more purpose way, say like you could turn different things into, say, ways to heal up or oxygen or something like that, and of course you don't actually take damage. Now we need churned butter and processed sugar. So we need to make some, I think this makes sweetened, what we call it, let's make sweetened butter. So we'll just gotta look round and see. Actually, what I will do is, there's another creature there, but he's 75 away. Gonna this guy bulletproof for some reason. He doesn't want to die. Oh great, got a superheated rainstorm coming in. Okay, so we might have to jump in and out now. So we got that can go back to the suit. I think what we got, so we've made sweetened butter. What we got to make now? Oh no, we've got to put the sweetened butter back in, and we've now got to add eggs. What does that make? And refined flour. What that makes is 12 cake batter. As you may guess, I'm not one of life's natural cooks anyway. My cooking stops at basic. We'll just sit in here out of way from the storm. That needs to go back to the exosuits. That needs to go back to the exosuit. And I think what we need is synthetic honey. And it says we'll make about 6 cakes. That's going to take about 14 seconds. Well, we'll be okay. So we've got to put the cakes in our exosuit, take the ingredients with us, and we've now completed that mission. Speak to. I think we'll leave the nutrient processor behind. It doesn't. Let's see what we got now. We've now completed Sweet Tooth. You get domestic base parts blueprints. Wow, thank you, game. Of course, what we're going to need to do is visit. Oh well, we've got kiln fired vintage tumbler. Okay. Right. Let me just get back here. Right. Thank you, game. So what we're going to do now is shoot up into space. And next... Oh, no, I don't want that. And the next system I'd like to visit is got a Forsaken Planet. What's this? Snoming Delta. We see Snoming Delta in front of us. What we got? That behind. Right, so we're going to head for Snoming Delta now. Need to keep an eye out for hostiles. Right, because that's a violent planet, and I'm gambling that that's going to be a volcanic planet. If it's not, well, that's the way it goes. What I'm looking for is evidence of volcanoes. No, it's... Oh, yes, there's a volcano there. So, we're just going to do a quick touchdown, take a picture. Just land here. I think we got to take a picture. Oh, we'll take a picture anyway, just for the fun of it. Whoops. Yep, thank you, game. This. So we've now got a volcanic planet. We just need a radioactive planet and an airless planet. We're not going to stay here because it's awful. So we just need a radioactive planet. Oops. Keep. Right. We got the... That's not radioactive, that's frost crystals, that's the swamp planet. And we got Indosomet, which is... Where are you? I think it's going to be near the space station, so... Right, so it looks like Indosomet's on the other side of the moon. I'm looking for some asteroids as well to recharge my tritium. We're going to go for... Forsaken planets are not always airless. Oops. Okay, we've got hostiles coming in. Yeah. So what we're going to do is dive in here. We've got to do a mission with Koronos. Up like. No. So we got our cakes. We've got our 6 cakes. We can go in the starship. Don't really need this now. We can go in the starship. Starship. And what we're going to do now is go and give Kronos a cake. Now what I will suggest is that if he doesn't give you the reward with the 5 cakes, just go back and reload, because it's very random with this guy. Sometimes you get it first time. Offer me the work. So see there. Why am I offering him churned eggs? I've got cakes. Let's try again. All eggs present churned butter. Creature pellets in there. I don't know why I'm giving him creature pellets. See if that will. Present. Oh well, you outdone yourself. Way out, first time. That means we've now completed discerning taste, or discerning palate. Reward assortment of cakes. Which means we've probably filled our inventory up now with cakes. Now you can consume these cakes, but I don't know what you get from it. This is why I say is that the cooking doesn't have a purpose. I mean, if you could cook up, that is an example, but say you got a jetpack surge, or you got a boost of sprinting but lasted more than a couple of seconds, I think then that would actually make the doing the cooking more worthwhile. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean it's a bit like with right. So we're just going to go down to the Forsaken Planet, pay it a visit. I mean, it's possible it may not be airless, but we'll just touch down just on the off chance that it might be airless. So, I mean, it's a long shot, but yep, it was an airless planet. So all we got to do now is find a radioactive planet. While we're here, we'll just pick up some dihydrogen. Definitely need some tritium though. Can I make some ship fuel? Plating. Okay, we're gonna need some. Seems I'm out of what we call it. Actually, correctly, we come to here. Put the slime away. Get the. Give me 112 ferrite. Plus, get rid of geode. A little bit of pure ferrite as well. Just perhaps snag some of this stuff while we're here. Should make me steel plates. Should make me a couple of those. Enough for takeoff and landings. How much tritium have I got left? 227. I'm certainly going to need to work on the tritium. Right, up we go. And I think just to wind this video up, what we'll do is see if we can get to the next rendezvous point, because we're very close. There it is. Let's see what... Oh, actually we got that there. We're going to go there, because we got a mission to scan some minerals with the Explorer, so we might as well go there first. Find the log. It's that one. Interesting substances. We got to go. It'd be nice if this took me to. Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to dive in here very quickly and check the space station. You can also dump off some stuff which we don't need anymore. First things first, go and get the suit upgrade. Always seems to be 35,000. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Let's get over to here. Yep. If he's got any missions. Mercenary Explorers Guild scan 5 minerals. I'm not going to select that just at the moment, because if I do that, it's going to confuse the current mission. We sell some cakes. We got some fluffy caramel delight. Got creature eggs. We've got wallpaper core. Can sell the gold. Some space. BCM. Probably sell the wild milk as well. Don't need that anymore. Keep the cakes, or should we sell them? We'll sell the glittering honey cakes. That's 250 fats, and the gooey cakes for the money. Give me over 4 million. We've got the blooming, whatever it is, gem. Well, so that's. I've got some chromatic metal. Let's just go and to always just like some aluminum ionized cobalt microprocessors. Nothing there. And what we're going to do is we're going to it says survey site location. What we're going to have to do is just run round. Generally, I'll be honest, I'm not that... Whoops. Birds up there. Well, Scan them for the cache. Wait. Game, I want this mission. I've got one more to do. Turn to mission agent. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing, a little bit antisocial, but oops, no. Gonna go to the multi-tool. Just gonna up that. And again, I'm always dropping these markers all over the place. Now we do have a mission to kill creatures, but in true form, this planet doesn't seem to have that many creatures around on the surface. Okay, well, that's the way it goes. Well, we can pick the condensed carbon up, a bit more dihydrogen. Oops. Yeah, and you. Take that sodium nitrate as well. Right, what we're going to do is get back to the space station, and that will be it for this part. Right, just push through here, get some of these. Actually, got salvageable scrap there. And we'll just head for the space station. And we'll just go and hand in the mission. And what that should do is give us one more level with the or our first level with the Explorers Guild. Hand in missions. Mission complete. And what we will do is start that mission. So we've now got one level of the Explorers Guild option. And just to take a look at this planet, Starball. I don't know. Oh, we got a gamma root, so we got a radioactive planet here. Okay, what was that planet called? Uluk 72. Right. Apologies that we're going to go off on another one, but where is Uluk 72? I think this is too good an opportunity. That's Isabel. Where's Uluk 72? Here it is. Actually, it's got salvageable scrap on it. We've got a mission. Let's have a look. Is it scrap? No, we've got to collect ancient bones. Right, so all we're going to do is just touch down and get that reward, and then we'll be on our way again. That will also be the end of the video. So, look at that shadow. Oh, wait, stop it. And there we are, we've got all 5 planets. I think there's probably bound to be a unique life form. Yes, thank you, game. Got ourselves another unique life form. Just going to jump back into the ship. And we're, whoops, no, and we'll just collect the, we got We got Discerning Planet, which I didn't do. I thought we'd click. So what we got here now is Sightseer, explore specific environments. We've got Magnetized Ferric, Chromatic Metal, Exosuit Expansion Unit ×3, and we got some defense jets as well. And I think that about completes everything. So we've now completed phase 1 and phase 2, and we've now completed phase 3, so we can collect the reward for this. We've got Exotic Armor Companion Customization, Exosuit Expansion again. So we've now completed phase 3. We've done most of phase 4. So in the next part, we will head for Rendezvous Point 4. Then we've got the What Lurks Below, which will complete that. And then, oh, we got Crowded Universe here. Well, oh, wow, I didn't realize I got this one. So I've got absolutely no idea where this where we got this from. It says, visit a world inhabited with 13 species. I may have to look at my video to see why we did that one. Anyway, I'll take it. And so that just leaves now Famous Explorer. We've got to get 5 levels of that. And Excavate Ancient Bones. That's going to be a little bit time consuming. And then I think this gives us the reward for the Deep Space Learn to get that. So really what we got left now is What Lurks Below, Rendezvous Point 4. This is going to be a bit dodgy because you've got to get close enough and then get away from it. Rendezvous 5. Yeah, I think we're now very close towards getting things done. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.